What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, we are back with the much requested geography videos. We've actually got something that, well, just popped up on the recommended, so I thought I'd be silly not to. It's like God sending me a message to react to this exact video. So hey, we've got 40 random ridiculous geography facts. I've done a few of these. If you are new to the channel though, and you enjoy these, subscribe, leave a like, and if you want to view all my other geography slash flag videos slash anything like this, I've got an entire playlist on my channel now, so if you want to go check them out, be my guest. But hey, we're gonna jump straight into it. Let's go! Oh well, there's nothing to get wrong.
There are many different aspects.
Now let's see how many we know.
With the two main branches being human and physical. Human geography revolves more around human demographics, whereas physical is more to do with the forces of nature. Humans and our physical planet are in some ways mesmerizing. Some of the facts in today's video might well blow your socks off.
Ooh, I'm not wearing socks.
In this video, we've got 40 completely random geography facts that are so ridiculous, they almost don't seem true.
Let's do it. What do we got?
Starting off with number 1. Although being middle-aged is a rough term, let's say about half of your country's average life expectancy, this would mean that the Central African Republic, who has the lowest life expectancy in the world, would see their middle age at around 27 years.
Damn!
Number 2.
Okay, that actually is a ridiculous geography fact. Man, you've got me stunned already.
You've heard this one in one of our recent videos.
The Chinese Wall?
The Great Wall of China.
Yeah,
you guessed it, China stretches for a longer distance than the distance from London to Auckland, and then across to Sydney. It is also over 3 times longer than the world's longest river, the Nile. Number 3. If Siberia was to remove itself from Russia and become its own individual nation, it would become the world's largest country by land size. Number 4. The Nordics, which are considered to be
whoa, where is this? Hold on a minute, I want to go here. Yo, like, nah, imagine you're in a house, like you live in this house, and then you just get to jump into this nice, beautiful water every day. Then you can go, like, hunting through the mountains if you need food. Man, life was much simpler back then.
Very wealthy, highly developed region has a total GDP of less than that of half of California.
Shit, let's move
Number
there.
5. The average resident in Monaco is 37.7 years older than the average person from Niger, the world's youngest country by average age. Number 6.
Weird.
Switzerland, a country of less than 9 million people, has an economy size larger than that of Nigeria, Ethiopia, and Algeria, who together have a population of around 350 million. Wow. Number 7.
Wow, indeed.
Japan's most southern point is closer to the equator than Dubai. I mean, this one is kind of clutching at straws, as Japan's most southern point is an uninhabited island located over 1,000 kilometers away from...
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. How is this possible? So it's underwater, but it's a little island. So you give me the facts here. So if we were to build like a big house on like stilts or something with metal and steel, I don't think the water's going to take that down. I think you can live here.
From the mainland.
It's an excuse.
Number 8. Jakarta, Indonesia is closer to Perth in Western Australia than Sydney, at 3,000 and 3,300 kilometers respectively.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Perth is in the middle of nowhere.
Straightforward and simple one, but it is pretty nuts. 7.2 billion people live in the Northern Hemisphere.
Wow.
Number 10. By city proper measurements, China is home to 15 of the 20 largest cities in the world by land area.
Damn.
With Chongqing being the largest at 82,400 kilometers squared. It is worth noting, however, that the way that China defines what a city's boundaries are is different to the rest of the world.
Of course.
Number 11. Over 70% of Kuwait's entire population lives in just one city. Its capital, Kuwait City. This is the highest in the world, excluding city-states. Number 12. The lowest temperature ever recorded in the United States was minus 62 degrees Celsius. The highest was 56.7.
Damn.
That's a 118 degrees Celsius difference. Number 13. Nauru, the world's smallest country, is only 6 times larger than Central Park in New York City.
What the
Number
fuck?
14.
Yeah?
Africa, as an entire continent, has a GDP lower than that of the UK. A country with less than 70 million people
That's not great.
versus around 1.4 billion.
Oh, man.
Number 15. The Amazon rainforest is of course located in Brazil, so that's a lot of trees, right? Well, it's got nothing on Russia, who has more than double, at an estimated 300.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of trees, man. What do you need that many trees for? Well, I guess we need them to breathe and stuff, but 642 billion trees is like, that's a few, man. That's a few. Canada, Brazil, USA, China, Republic of Congo, Indonesia, and Australia. Okay, it's good to see us feature somewhere.
142 billion respectively.
Right.
Canada
well, the way we're
also
going,
has
we're
more
not going to be
trees
on
than
this.
Brazil, around 16 billion more. Number
Nice.
16. At 1,864
Macau?
people per kilometer squared, Bahrain is the world's most densely populated country.
Bahrain?
This is excluding city-states and autonomous
Oh, that's in
regions.
Qatar.
If we were to include those, then Macau of China would become the most densely populated at a ridiculous 20,800 people per kilometer squared.
Damn, that's
Number
a lot.
17. Over a quarter of all humans on the planet right now are under the age of 15. That's around 2 billion people.
Not me,
Number
man.
18. Just 3% of the entire African population are over the age of 65, compared
Whoa.
to 18% in Europe.
Damn,
the
that's
lowest and
not
highest
many.
in any continent, respectively.
Shit.
Number 19. The greatest distance between any 2 points in the United States is a mind-blowing 9,400 kilometers squared.
Alright, do that in
From
a day.
Pure Atoll, Hawaii to Log Point, Florida, as
Oh.
the crow flies. That's about the same distance from London to Bangkok. Number 20.
I don't know how far that
The
is.
distance between the lowest lying capital city by sea level in the world and the highest is 3,668 meters.
God.
That is Baku, Azerbaijan, and La Paz of Bolivia, respectively.
Oh, that's cool.
For reference, 3,668 meters is about 43% of the height of Mount Everest.
Right.
Number 21. Now, this one is nice and simple, but always surprises people when I tell them. Rome, Barcelona, and Istanbul are all roughly the same latitude as New York City. Number 22.
Really?
At
Okay.
44.7 homicides per 100,000 people, Jamaica has the highest murder rate in the world.
Jamaica,
More
no!
than 1,000
I thought Jamaica was a nice, calm place. What are you telling me, that they have the most homicides a year? Oh, brother. I mean, I was gonna go, sell everything I own and move to Jamaica for the rest of my life, but if you're telling me that all I want to do is go meet Chris Gale, that's pretty much it, but yikes, maybe not.
323 murders in 2020. For reference, their population is less than 3 million.
Oh
Number
my
23.
god, stop it!
More people live in Hong Kong, at 7.6 million people, than in Western Australia and Mongolia combined.
Yo, leave Australia
A region of
alone,
around
man.
4 million kilometers squared. Number 24. Greenland is home to the world's largest national park.
Okay.
It spans around 1 million kilometers
Is it green?
squared. If this region was a country, it would be the 30th largest in the world. Number 25. The largest
France?
French-speaking city in the world in terms of population does not belong to France
Oh.
nor Canada, but in fact a Central African country. Kinshasa of the DR Congo is a megacity of around 17 million people.
Okay.
Number 26. Luxembourg is filthy rich.
Oh.
It boasts an estimated GDP per capita of around 127,000 US dollars.
Damn.
For reference, the USA, the world's richest country by GDP, has a GDP per capita of around 75,000.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Number 27. On the other hand, Burundi ranks as the poorest country on Earth,
Whoa.
according to the World Bank on GDP per
Sheesh.
capita, at just $293.
Damn.
That's 433 times poorer than the people of Luxembourg. Number 28. Kiribati, located in the Central Pacific Ocean, is the only country on Earth located in all 4 hemispheres. Number 29. There could be upwards of 2 million lakes in Canada. This is more than the rest of the world combined. Number
Jeez.
30. Speaking of lakes, the world's largest lake is actually the Caspian Sea. which is technically a lake even though its name doesn't suggest
Where
so.
is it?
The Caspian Sea, or lake, spans 371,000 kilometers squared. This is actually 4.5 times larger than the second largest lake.
God
Lake Superior,
damn.
which isn't superior in this case, which of course is found in Canada. Number 31. Now, which country do you think has the most islands? It's got to be somewhere like Indonesia
Australia.
or the Philippines, right? Well, nope, it is actually a country to the naked eye, which looks like it has not many at all.
USA?
It is Sweden.
Oh,
Sweden
wrong.
has over
I was close.
221,000.
Hey, at least Australia was on the list. Hold on, go back a minute, man. Go back. I don't know what you're doing. Hold on. Go back. We all want to look at it.
Well, if any, it is Sweden.
So Sweden, Finland, Norway. So a lot of them like countries in that area. Okay, that's surprising. Canada, Indonesia, Australia, Philippines, Japan, UK, Greece, Thailand. Okay, interesting.
Sweden has over 221,000 islands.
That's
Number
a few.
32. At just 2.1% of the adult population, Vietnam is the least obese country in the world.
Hey, big shout outs to them.
On the other hand, is the world's most obese country.
Damn.
At a crazy 61% of the adult population.
Damn.
Number 33. Now, if you've ever been to Dubai, you know just how ridiculously tall the Burj Khalifa is. It is the world's tallest building.
Really?
I've been to the top and can confirm it is ridiculous how tall this thing
Yeah,
is.
pretty
Well,
cool.
Put 10 Burj Khalifas on top of each other and you have Mount Everest. This really just puts it into perspective as to how hard it really is to climb the world's tallest mountain. Number
Yeah.
34. Something really cool that I discovered recently is the term pole of inaccessibility. This, quite simply, is a given point in a region that is the furthest away from the ocean. Asia's pole of inaccessibility, for example, is located around here, in northwestern China, near the Kazakhstan border.
Oh,
Number
really?
35. China and Russia both set the record for sharing the most land borders.
Yeah, right.
This includes each other. China, however, just takes the win, as the total length of its land borders stretches around 2,000 kilometers more than Russia's.
Is it a bird?
Number 36.
Damn.
Excluding
bird.
the countries which have no forest whatsoever, Oman is the world's least forested
Really?
country, at just 0.01% of its land. Number 37.
Jeez.
The distance between Asia's most western and eastern point is over 8,000 kilometers. That is Cape Baba in Turkey and Big Diomede in very eastern Russia.
Okay.
Number 38. So I think we can all agree, most of the world's highest ranking countries for the Peace Index are some of the richest, most well-developed in the world, right?
Hold on a minute. What the hell is that? What sort of list is this, man? Come on. Come on. Wait, what? So this is for the most, nicest places to live. Is that what it's about? So Iceland, I can imagine that. New Zealand, I can imagine that. They're pretty good people. Ireland, that's debatable. I mean, when people get a lot of beer into them, I don't know if they're that nice. But anyway, Denmark, yes. Austria, I don't know. Portugal, I mean, if you say one bad word about Ronaldo, they'll tear you to bits, so maybe not. Slovenia, don't know. Czech Republic, don't know. Singapore, not surprised. And Japan, not surprised. Where's Australia? Where are we? I think we're pretty nice. Come on.
The richest, most well-developed in the world, right? Well, not in the case of the USA.
Damn.
They rank as the 129th
That's
most
fair enough.
peaceful country in the world.
They're assholes.
Number 39.
Fair enough.
Now, I absolutely love this fact. France's longest border is Brazil.
Oh.
As French Guiana shares a 730-kilometer long border with South America's largest country.
Brazil.
For mainland France, it would be Spain at 623 kilometers. And finally, number 40.
Alrighty.
If you were to equally distribute the entire estimated economy of Earth,
Oh.
that's 96 trillion US dollars,
Oh.
between the entire human race, that's around 8 billion, each person would be worth around 12,000 US dollars. As Africa's current
Yikes.
GDP per capita is around $2,000, this would instantly make the continent 6 times richer.
Yeah.
So there we have it, 40
Hey, big shout outs to the man for this video. Original link in the description. Just on that last thing that he said though, that each person would be worth $12,000. Now, look, obviously there would be a lot better ways around it because not everyone in the world lives in cities or they don't live in places where they actually want money or need money. Because there's a lot of people out there who still live in villages, farms, and just look after themselves by growing their own food, hunting their own food, getting their own water. Like, a lot of people don't actually need money, but yeah, that would be crazy. Hey, that is going to cap it off. Geography video for you all. That was actually pretty interesting. I'll give it to them. But hey, if you all enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, comment down below which facts surprised you the most, and I'll see everyone in the next one.